You won't break my soul. 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 I tell everybody, 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 everybody. Something so. I just quit my job. You won't break my soul. 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 I tell everybody, everybody, everybody. You gotta have the grit in there when you sing it, you know, because that's what Beyonce does best. She give us a little grit, grime, grust. I don't know if those are words, but yes, you gotta do it. Is the camera leaning? Trying to get it, y'all. It ain't working with me today, and I ain't got time to be fucking around. I got to get to a meeting after my lunch break. So, okay, I think that's better. What's up, rock stars? It's Rocks with a little bit of talk about what's at the top of the blog. So let's get to it. All right, you guys, y'all know I didn't think that I was a big fan of the Beyonce song, but you know, as I listen to it more and more, you know, it is catchy. It is catchy. All right. And we talked a little bit about this song last week. We didn't know about the song last week. We knew the album was coming, but we didn't know that she was about to release her first single from the album, Renaissance, scheduled to come out on July 29th. She actually released Break My Soul. Is that the name of the song? Y'all don't give me the line. I think it's called, yeah, it's Break My Soul, right? She released that Tuesday night, I believe it was. I mean, Tuesday morning Tuesday at midnight, Monday night going into Tuesday. I believe that is when she released You Won't Break My Soul. 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 I tell everybody. Everybody, everybody. I like it only because it's in my note. It's in my, it's in my key, y'all. I can stick with it. Yeah, so let's talk about Beyonce's new project. Well, this new song. We don't have the project yet because, like I said, the album's not out yet. But we're gonna talk about Beyonce and Drake's new project because he did release his album. But first, Beyonce. So how do I feel about Break My Soul? Like I said, when I first heard it, I was like, this is not what I was talking about. Only because I'm not no huge house music fan. Okay, like I'll deal with it. And of course, when you're out, like, house music is only best enjoyed to me when you are in a club, the music is loud, the beat is driving, you know, you drunk, you want to dance. Like, that music will keep you going because it's never ending. The beat stays the same, you know, and you can just keep on going and going and going and going. So just on a regular day, you know, where I am in my life right now, like, I'm not at the clubs and shit like that. So I'm listening to music in my car. I'm listening to music at the house. And, you know, house music is never one of those ones that I just grab for when I'm just at the house, in the car, anything like that. It's a party sound to me. So, you know, like I said, like I'll deal with house music, but it's never been like at the top of my list. It's nothing that I usually buy, but I can enjoy it if I'm somewhere and I'm listening to it. Okay. So when that song came out, I was a little bit disappointed. I was just like, damn. I mean, it's a cool song. The song was cool. But it just still wasn't like the R&B, like dance, it is dance music, but it's not the R&B, like the R&B sound dance to me, or the pop R&B kind of sound, dance sound. I mean, if you know what I'm talking about, right? So at first I was just like, okay, it's just okay. But then as I've listened to it more and more, I've come to like it more and more. And like I said, when you sing it, see, that's the key. You have to sing it. Okay, you have to listen to it with your headphones on, and you have to sing it, and then, you know, it gets in your soul. You don't break my soul. You don't break my soul. You won't break my soul. You won't break my soul. I tell everybody. I sound good when I sing that, bitch. That's why I like it. Anyway, so what's the song about? The song is a proverbial fuck you to the establishment, to the system, okay, to working 9 to 5, you know, killing yourself in the name of capitalism and consumerism and, you know, all the isms that people strive for, die for. Like, you know what? As far as Beyonce is concerned, it's time to just not let that kill you, bitch. You ain't gonna kill me today, okay? Beyonce say she quit her job. She say she gonna get her shit together. You know, this is what she doing over here. Now, that don't mean that she's telling you to quit your job, because I've seen people talking about that. That's not what Beyonce said. First of all, Beyonce is damn near a billionaire. Okay, her and her husband. Her job and your job is different. Yeah, let's apples to oranges, child. That's apples to like steak. Some totally not even in the same field. But yeah, so the song is a kind of one of those free yourself kind of feels like, you know. And then we have Big Freedia in there, who she once again has put into her music. I just saw an interview with Big Freedia where she's talking about how you know, her manager told her that Beyonce wanted to put her in another one of her songs, and how she was excited, and she flew, I guess, to LA and heard the song, and then met with Beyonce, and she was like, you know, telling Big Freedia how she's so honored to have her and would she, you know, like to be on the song. And like, who the fuck is gonna say no? I mean, you don't even have to really like Beyonce. You would be a fool to not be on a Beyonce track. Okay, so of course, and Big Freedia loves Beyonce. So she did the track, and you know, he released your mind, release your soul, release your release. Now, Big Freedia said release your job. But again, maybe you better think twice about that. But anyway, I'm cool with it, you guys. I'm just cool with the sound and the song. It's in my mind, I'm hoping that Renaissance is not going to be all dance. I don't really think it will be. Renaissance, to me, when I think about Renaissance, it's just like a rebirth, isn't it? Isn't Renaissance supposed to be like a rebirth or something along those lines? So, you know, maybe it's just a rebirth of Beyonce and just what the fuck she feel like doing. Okay, so she felt like house on this one. She might feel like something else on a different track. I was looking on her track list. It's going to be 16 songs. So she going to give us a whole lot of music, you guys. And I'm still looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. And yeah, I'm good with You Won't Break My Soul. You won't break my soul. You won't break my soul. All right, you guys, I'm going to stop doing that. Right before Beyonce's project dropped, all of a sudden Drake told us he was about to drop a album, and it came out of the blue. Something tells me that behind the scenes, you know, Drake's camp, Beyonce's camp, or, you know, it was some communications going on, and Drake was like, let me hurry up and drop my shit. Okay, let me hurry up and put my shit out, because when Beyonce fixing to come, you know, it's gonna be like Beyonce, Beyonce, Beyonce. All right, so let me put my shit out first, and then we gonna go from there. And so then Drake put out Honestly Nevermind, I think is the name of the album. And you guys, I actually didn't hear the album until recently, like yesterday. But I had been hearing things about it, and people were saying that it was all house music, and I was just like, oh, I don't want to hear a whole Drake house music album, you know. Something in me was making me not even want to listen to it, because I was just like, like, God, is Beyonce gonna be all house too? I really don't think so. But I was just like, what is this? Like, are we about to be in a house thing? So I was just like kind of rebelling and just was like, I'm not gonna listen to it. But of course, if I'm doing Top of the Blogs, I think it's best when I know what I'm talking about a little bit, you know, and not saying that I'm a professional. I mean, I'm a expert on this whole music topic, but you know, I needed to listen to the album. So while I was working, I had Drake playing, and surprisingly, I can't even believe I'm about to say this, but I actually like Drake's project better than the Break My Soul song so far. You know, not comparing it to her album, because we don't have the album yet, okay? But when I listened, Drake's album was so soothing. It was so nice as background music. Something about his voice, like the melodic tone of his voice and the way that it can float over the track. Now, Break My Soul is like a more driving beat. You don't break my soul. You don't break my soul. You don't break my soul. Y'all know that video gonna be jamming. That's gonna really make me really like the song once the video hits, because I need the visuals sometimes. And you know, we know she gonna come out and do a whole bunch of, it's gonna be some dancing, you know, and we gonna be getting how the houses, different houses where they be dancing and shit, you know. We gonna get all of that. We gonna get all of that. I already know. But so Beyonce's is more driving beat, but Drake's beats are more melodic. Drake's is perfect for if you're having a dinner party and you want to have something hip and new and, you know, current playing, but you don't want the motherfuckers to be, you know, on a whole bunch of cursing. You don't want no whole bunch of hip hop, no whole hard kind of, you know, but you still want something for today, relevant, playing. This is what you would play. Because I'm telling you, literally, the first 6 songs of Drake's album, it sounds like one big song. Like, I was just like, when is this song gonna end? And child, I was on like song number 4. And so it was like perfect for that. And the whole album, with the exception of the last song, is a song that he has with 21 Savage. I guess 21 Savage was like, yeah, I ain't doing all that house thing. But but the rest of the album is house, and I actually really enjoyed the album, like the whole album. Like I could really literally listen to at least the first 6 songs straight. Okay. And even after that, even though the songs change up a little bit, it's still house, and it's a good album. You know, I know a lot of people is not expecting that from Drake. I just saw Irv Gotti talking about how, you know, that song inspired him to go find the next Ja Rule, the next DMX, because that's not hip hop. I mean, you know, everybody has their opinion. We've had this conversation here many times, and I've been in the same spot that Irv Gotti has been in, you know, and just wanting to pigeonhole people into certain sounds, or, you know, peg them for a certain thing and not want to accept anything else from them. You know, we talk about Doja Cat, we've talked about The Weeknd, we've talked about people that I've just been like, that's not R&B. And, you know, we've had this conversation, right? But at the end of the day, people are artists. They should be able to do what they want to do, right? They should be able to. And when you get to a point like Drake, like, he's so fucking big, he can do whatever the hell he wants. He can come out with whatever. And, you know, if you don't like it, it's fine, because he is so 100% established already that a label would even be willing to take a loss on an album from him, because, you know, all he got to do is come out with another album next time and put all his hits on there the way he knows, you know, because he knows his audience so well. He knows his audience so well that he knows how to put the hit out and what people are going to like, right? So, you know, he can kind of do whatever he wants, and really Beyonce too, you know, so... but I actually really do like Drake's album. And I was just like thinking that I wasn't going to like it, because then that's why you need to listen to shit for yourself. But yeah, so Drake's album, he released his video at the same time, and super, just a cute video. Him getting married to what, 25 women or something like that. All of the women in their wedding dresses. Tristan Thompson, of all people, is his best man. You know, it's a cute video. They was able to get the damn wedding singer. Remember the wedding singer from The Hangover? They was able to get him in there, and he actually does like a cameo in the video where they actually change the music, and he puts his own spin. He makes it his own, like they say, on You're the Best I Ever Had. You're the fucking best. You're the fucking, you know, that song. But he puts a spin on it, gives it the whole wedding crasher, wedding singer sound. And so anyway, the video is cute, and it's funny, and his mom is in it and everything. And he's marrying all these people, and yeah, so it's a really cute video. Okay, shout out to Drake for having all those women in this video and allowing them for self-promotion. At the end, they all put their, you know, they all have their little moment on the camera, and they put their little Instagram their Instagram, you know, name down there. So it's like self-promotion in a Drake video like this. So, I mean, I was here for it. I know a lot of people aren't, but I'm here for you guys. And I'm trying to expand. I was writing in my journal, and I was just talking about like goals and things that I want to do for myself for this year. And part of what I would really like to accomplish this year is just being a little bit more open to things, okay, or continue to be open and wanting to learn more about shit that I'm just, you know, up until lately or recently, I've just been like, no. So I'm trying to be more open, and actually it's been working out well, because like I said, I'm here for it. Now, Beyonce's album, I don't want a whole dance album. I'm gonna tell you that now. I don't want a whole dance album. I want Beyonce to use all of them fucking throat muscles, and I want her to give us every fucking sound we need, including, I'm talking about another Deja Vu. That is between Deja Vu and Crazy in Love is my favorite Beyonce song. And I want, Deja Vu goes hard, y'all. I'm telling you, that shit goes hard. Crazy in Love does too, but Deja Vu is more of what I need some of that. That's my feelings on the whole thing. You guys have to let me know what you think about it though. Have you listened to, and really gave it like once you got out of your feelings about the fact that it's house music and, you know, that's not exactly what you was expecting, y'all let me know what you thought about both Beyonce and Drake's music. I'm just excited to get new music, child. I'm just excited. I mean, Drake always putting out music, but I'm still excited for Beyonce's music. So yeah, y'all go on and get in the comments and y'all let me know what you think. All right, you guys, and since we're talking about music, let's talk about Chris Brown's new song, WarmEmbrace. I actually like the song. Okay. And, of course I like Guy. I like Aaron Hall. So yeah, I mean, that song where he samples, is it Guy or is it, Aaron Hall? Whichever one. I'm not sure if it was Aaron Hall's song. I can't think of it right now. And I don't feel like really trying to think that hard, 'cause I got to hurry up and get to a meeting. But the Guy, Aaron Hall song, whatever, Warm Embrace, I wanna round you with your warm embrace, visions of your lovely face. Is that Guy? Now that I think about it, it is definitely Guy. Y'all, ain't nothing worse than getting on these videos and then self-doubt. I mean, just like not really remembering this shit. And y'all be in my comments, I'll be so irritated because y'all just can't wait to correct me. But anyway, I know it's a Guy song. Like, so him taking that sample or that part of the song and building the whole song around it, you know, I like the song. And it seems like everybody pretty much liked the song. Just like all of Chris Brown's other music, motherfuckers play Chris Brown all the time. I hear Chris Brown's music on the radio all the time. He is everywhere. People still listen to Chris Brown. And so I was really shocked when his video for Warm Embrace came out, and he has Normani in there, the singer, who is, you know, she's very talented. She's a beautiful girl. And she plays his love interest in the video, and people was upset about it. I was like, what? I couldn't understand what the drama was about the fact that Normani was in the video. I just need people to do this for me. You gonna need to pick a fucking side, okay? 1 minute, everybody like Chris Brown. Next minute, everybody don't like Chris Brown, okay? Are you gonna be okay with him, or are you not going to be? And if you're not, that is perfectly fine. But the whole thing is, y'all been fine with Chris Brown's music. He been collaborating with other people. She ain't even on the song. She's just in the video. He been collaborating in music with other artists, male and female, and nobody had a problem with it. I just, for the life of me, can't understand what the problem is with Normani, okay? And of course, people are gonna always bring up his past. That's something that you have to live with. When you make your bed, you gotta live in it, right? So he's done what he's done. He's had a checkered past, and that's why I know a lot of people don't want to forgive him. But what I'm saying is, but you still listening to his music. So it's like people choose moments when they want to still be mad at him or not. And I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Okay. If you're not going to support him, then don't. But, you know, don't kind of every now and then decide not, you know, and get on the bandwagon. Like it feels like it's a get on the bandwagon kind of thing, you know. In fact of the matter is, yes, he did have his abuse situation with Rihanna. Rihanna forgave him. Okay. Yes, he's had his issues with Karrueche. They've moved past that. The man has shown maturity. Does he still have some growing to do? Of course, yes, people do. But I feel like, you know, for the most part, I thought that we was okay with Chris Brown. You know, I really thought so. So I'm not trying to be tongue in cheek or anything. I am just trying to really understand what the problem is with Normani. Like, what is the problem exactly? Okay. And if you guys decide to tell me, no, Roxanne, we don't fuck with Chris Brown, nothing that he do we ever accept, that's fine if that's how you feel. But like when people like him sort of, but then don't want him to do this and kind of go back and forth to me, that's when I get confused. I didn't understand. I thought the video was nice. I thought she looked really nice in there. You know, people deserve the chance at change and growth. And I do feel like, even with Chris Brown's issues that he still clearly is going through, that I do still see some growth there. And, you know, some changes that has been made as he's gotten older and become a father and all of this. I mean, you know, it's inevitable. Some things change when you go through those kind of things in your life, you know, when your life changes that way. So, I mean, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. So I need you guys to just let me know. Okay. And then for those of us who are wishy-washy and one day is fine with Chris Brown and the next day not, then I'm gonna need you to sit down and have a talk with yourself and choose the side that you're gonna be on and then stay on that damn side. Okay. You don't need no fair weather fans. Just y'all work that out. Guys, next story. So it seems that Bill Cosby has quietly been in a civil case. We found out about this civil case right when he got out of jail. There was still a woman who had filed charges back in like 2014, and now it was time for her case to happen. So it was always happening. It wasn't like this just came up once he got out of jail. And now we've been in this, like I said, quietly in the case. They haven't really talked about it too much. I mean, I think people are just kind of over the whole Bill Cosby things, like tired of it. You know, I still believe that the man was guilty. But you know, he 900 years old. They didn't let him out of jail. The man is old at the house, and you know, well, I don't know. Is he even at the house? He supposedly was going on a tour, remember? And that pissed me off. I was just like, what is he going to say on this tour? You already know how Bill Cosby can be. Okay. And then coming off of the heels of feeling like he shouldn't have been in jail in the first place. I mean, he was about to be out there reckless. So I don't even know, did he do his tour? Like I said, nobody's really saying much about him or anything. But anyway, so like I said, this case had been brought in 2014. Judy Huth, okay, she claimed she was sexually assaulted by Cosby back in the 70s. Back in 1975, she supposedly, allegedly met Bill Cosby at the tennis courts, I believe. Was smitten, excited to meet him, you know, starstruck, all of that. She was invited by him, and her friend were invited to the Playboy Mansion, which was like the rape corner back in the day, now that we know. I mean, why was people turning blind eyes to what was going on back then? I mean, people were definitely doing that. He took this young 16-year-old girl and her friend there, took her up to one of the bedrooms, and she said, like, sexually molested her, okay? And it's definitely a part of the MO of Bill Cosby. I mean, there's been documentaries. It's all out there, you guys. I mean, you just basically at this point, either you believe it or you don't. Okay, I'm not even here to discuss all of that. But what I'm saying is, she did bring this case forward. I think that she was actually in the documentary that was done by the guy who has a show on CNN. What is his name? Is it Kasim? It's not Kasim. It's I'll put it on the screen. Kasim is Hassan Rashad. I can't think of it. But anyway, I think she was also in that documentary. But anyway, she said this happened, pressed the charges 2014, finally got the nerve to do it or whatever. Bill Cosby, of course, has always maintained that he was innocent. He's maintained that he's been innocent on all of these things, okay? And so this case was no different. But once we have gone through this case, the jury found him guilty, or I should say liable. I think it's liable in the civil case. And they awarded Judy Huth $500,000. Okay. Now, Bill Cosby's lawyers say that they consider this not a victory for Huth because there were no punitive charges. There were only what is it? It's damages, but not punitive. I'm not even really sure. My real rock star lawyers, the real ones, please tell us what the punitive charges mean. But there wasn't any punitive charges. He has to pay the $500,000. This is going to get held up in appeals court. Of course, they are going to try to fight that, but they're happy with the verdict. Okay, the Cosby team is happy with the verdict, and you know, it'll probably get held up in appeals for long. I mean, the man might. I shouldn't even say this, but we don't even know if the man will be here by the time they finish with all of this. So that is that on the Cosby case, and Huth is happy with the verdict as well, but like I said, she probably won't get that money. We'll see. Child, moving on along. Guys, just real quick, the Bell Collective, you guys, all last season, first season of Bell Collective, you guys was all in my inboxes. Roxanne, you need to watch this show, you need to review this show, you should be reviewing this show, you need to watch this show, Roxanne. Why are you not reviewing this show, Roxanne? It's so good. So I have been informed that the Bell Collective is back. I think it's coming on at the end of July, which is, I'm glad that you guys have given me enough time to decide if I'm going to review the show. What I am going to do for you guys is I am going to binge watch it. Okay, I'm going to binge watch season 1, and if I feel like it's something that I am going to be interested in, then I will review season 2. Okay, it's time for a new show. I can put a new show into the lineup, you guys. You guys know I am loyal. I'm a creature of habit. I'm a Capricorn. I'm comfortable with my schedule and what I know I can do. And so it's hard for me to add new shit, okay? But you know, a bitch is old, okay? But I do know that my viewers would like for me to get out of that and, like I said, be open, right? Okay, this is me trying to do some of that. And so I will binge watch it. And yeah, if I'm cool with the season 1, which you guys seem to all think that I will be, then we'll jump right on in season 2. Okay?